Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So till now we had made a lots of plot in the plotly library, right? We had made the histograms, we had made out the box plots, we had made the line plots, right? We had made out the pie chart, scatter plot, bubble plot, like many things we had made out till now. But what is the thing in all of these plots which we had made out? So the thing is that these are only single plots. Single plot I mean that let's say you just wrote out our total bill and day. So here you are able to find out between the total bill and day whatever the hover data. In some cases you were able to give out the hover data, and in some cases you were not able to give out the hover data, right? That totally depends on to the particular plots, that what kind of plot actually you are having, right? Absolutely. So here now in today's plot, today we are gonna make one another plot, and that's actually a little bit different from rest of the plots which we had already made out. Now what's the difference into that plot? The difference is that now here you could give any n number of that. Let's say you just wanted a plot between that these all the 3 or 4 columns. So you can just give between all of those 3 or 4 columns, and at one single go it will display you the plot for all of those particular columns which you are actually gonna give out, right? So this is the one of the good things regarding the plot which we are going to make out today, right? So what I just do is that first of all let me put out a name for that, and that is scatter underscore matrix, and like this, right? So scatter underscore matrix, this is basically the name of the plot which we are actually gonna make out, right? Now there's nothing too much different in this plot. We'll be simply reading out the data, and that only we'll be using out. Okay. So I could just write here import plotly dot express input plotly.express as px. Now why I am just writing out here, because instead of I do not want to run out my all the graphs from the starting, okay? Because like these whenever I just now if I need to run out this scatter underscore matrix, what I'm just going to write out here, I need to write like run out all of the above, because these are not run out actually. The time for them running is actually got out. Fine. So instead of doing all of that stuff, so I'm just simply importing out the library and simply using out my importing out my data as well. Now here as well it comes to your choice totally, that do you want to import out this data, or basically if you are just like writing and making the plots in one single go, in that case basically you do not need to write out this particular line. But yeah, if you have taken out the break and you do not want to run out the plots from the above, so you can just simply write here and run that out. Okay. So import plotly.express as px, and data is equal to px dot, okay, data dot, and my data which I'm going to use out here is this data, and I would put out the bracket, like, and it's the time for running this out. I would even print out the head as well, so data dot head, so that I just do not need to go again and again above and see out the columns, right? Okay, so yeah, head is as well completed out here. Now what are the categoricals, like how many total categoricals I'm having onto my data set? There's total 4 categoricals I'm having, right? And the numericals I am having here are 3. So this is scatter underscore matrix. This is totally made upon the numerical ones only. You can give the categorical into the color, but directly for the x or the y axis you cannot give out here the categorical column. So make sure to remember that particular thing, right? So I would just write here fig is equal to, I would write px dot scatter underscore matrix, like this, okay, and I would put out the bracket. So always the very first thing that we always do is that we put out the name of the variable in which we have read out our data, right? So that is actually data only for us. Let me go above data, just one second, data comma. Now basically what do I have? I have one parameter here, that is dimensions. Actually what we will be doing here is that we will not be giving x and y axis differentiately out onto the x. I'll be putting some column, onto the y I'll be putting some column. It's not that case. Whatever the dimensions I am gonna give right here, so that much number of plots I'll be getting out. Okay, so let's say I entered 3 columns. So 3 multiplied by 3, and I would be getting out here total 9 plots. Hope you got the idea, right? This is the idea. Um, let's say I'll be writing here my column name as total underscore bill. Second column I'm having here as tip, and let's say third column I'm having here as size. So first plot which will be made out is between total bill and tip. Second would be between total bill and size. It would be like tip and total bill, tip and size and total bill and tip and size. Right, so like this way there will be total 3 cross 3 plots, that is total 9 plots. They would be plotting it out. Okay, right. So the column names I have given out for whatever the columns I just want to plot it out, and I would just write here. Okay, let's not add that column color parameter. That will be doing afterwards. So now fig dot show and put out the bracket. Now it's the time for running out the program. So as soon as we run it out, have a look that now these are all of the plots which I am getting right here. As I mentioned, that will be getting out total 9 plots. So yes, you are getting out that total 9 plots. Have a look, this and total 9 plots. Right. Now these plots are now how to study that, how are these plots are actually plotted. So have a look. This is between the size and the total bill. This first plot which is actually plotted out here, this is between the size and the total bill. Second, you are having between the tip and the total bill, and third you are having between the total bill and total bill. So just have a look and just have a notice this thing carefully here, that whatever the middle graphs, like at this position 0, 0, 1, 1 and 2, 2, at these three positions, whatever the plots you are getting out, all the plots are having only straight lines. Now why is that so? Because these are the portions where a particular column is taken for the second particular column. So because here total bill is taken with the total bill, into the second one tip is taken with the tip, and in the third one size is taken with the size. Right, so this is the reason that why you are getting out the things like this. Right, now what I could just do here is that let me go above here. Let me come right here. Fine. After this, let me put out a comma, and here I could just now give out a color. Let's say I just wrote here as color is equal to, and first of all let me give here as, let's say, gender. Okay, I would just give out that particular thing and let's run it out. Now the plots and the dots which will be coming out, that will be in the two different colors. The blue one will be for the for the female, and the red one would be for the male. If I click on the red one and remove that out, so I'll be getting everything regarding the females, right? And if I just click on the male again, so now here I'll be getting a distribution for the males and even for the females. Right. So here I can just put out the color. Now let's say instead of gender, what I just put out color is, let's say, day. Okay, let's say put out the day. So now he'll be getting out 4 different dots, right? So for the Sundays, for the Saturday, for the Thursday and for the Friday, because we are in total having 4 different days in our data set, right, which we actually have out. So according to that only, I am just getting here 4 different days: Sunday, Saturday, Thursday and Friday, right? So this is basically how we make out the scatter underscore matrix plot, right? Now this one is as well useful for us, because whatever numericals you are having here, you can see out the plot for any of the numerical here, and for the color and for more extra knowledge you can just add on any of the categoricals according to your choice as well, right? And even when I just hover over any of the data, it will actually give me the same as it was giving me the previously, and for the plotting between the categoricals and the numericals and the numerical, this is the best way, because here whatever are the numericals and whatever the number of columns you are going to write here, that much number of columns, like that much number of plots you are going to get here. Let's say you wrote 5 here. So just just double out the 5. Double out 5 means multiply it by 2. So you will be getting here as 10, right? So in case you are having 5 numerical columns, if you just wrote that out, you will be getting out 10 different plots according to that only, right? Now this condition which I mentioned is the same only, that it should only and only be the numerical. Categoricals are not allowed while giving out the value. For the categoricals, what you can do, you can just use out the color, and into that color parameter you can give out any categorical according to your choice, right? So hope this thing is very much like clear to you that what you can do and what you cannot do. Right, so this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.